Hey everybody, Gunston Undercover. Today is May 27th. It is Memorial Day. I am down here at Shorelands Cemetery, located on the corner of Homedale Road and Route 35 on the border of Hazlitt and Keyport. And I always come to this cemetery on Memorial Day because when I turn around, you're going to see why. Look at all those flags out there. Those are all people who served in the armed forces, our veterans. And this is kind of an old cemetery, and I'm taken by the fact that how many people out here are veterans. We got one here, he's the Korean War, World War II. Right there. World War II. We got one over here. It's Vietnam. Korean War. He was in the Navy, this gentleman. He didn't serve, but he's in the U.S. Air Force. Served me. He didn't go into action. World War II. Korea War. It's just amazing how many flags are out here. World War II. I mean, these people fought to preserve freedom. And not to toot my horn, but there are people like me and others out there, other auditors, people who expose and talk about what the police are doing to us here in America. DWI road stops, they're stopping you, they're violating your Fourth Amendment. That's a freedom they're taking away from us. They pull you over in your car, demand ID, or you're walking down the street, they demand ID. These are our rights. These are our freedoms. This is what these people fought for. Oh, we got one here, World War I. Look at that. I don't know if anybody can see the extent of these flags out here. I'm just amazed how many red American flags are out here. Dedicated to the gallant men and women who made the supreme sacrifice for their country. Now, those people that fought in the World War I and World War II, particularly World War II, they fought for freedom. And if you don't believe that, you're an idiot. Vietnam War, yeah, I might agree with you on that. Some of these other little piddly wars, yeah, one could say they're doing the bidding of politicians. But these guys, these men and women who died in World War II, it was all about freedom. If you don't believe, you need to go back and read the history books. World War II. World War I. Looks like we had a fireman here. World War II. I'm just going to take a little walk around and see what's out here. World War II. A lot of World War II's out here. Korean War. If you really want to know the extent of how much World War II affected that generation, just come down to the cemetery. Any cemetery, any old cemetery, not some new one. Any old one. Another World War II. This gentleman was in Korean War. Another World War II. He was in the Air Force, Korea War. Lots of World War II's. It affected that generation so bad. This gentleman got a Purple Heart. World War II. Korea War. Looks like he served, that was it. World War II, U.S. Army. I know some of you are typing in there. I'm not seeing what you're typing. All right, just a pan looking the other way from where I just came. Look at all those flags. Those people, just in this one little community alone. Hazlitt, Keyport community. This really is a local cemetery. There's a lot of local names in here. Look at all these flags. Unbelievable. And somebody has to come out here and put them all out. Somebody took time out of their day and put that flag out. World War II, Korea War, U.S. Army, World War II, Korea War, World War II, World War II, World War II. It's unbelievable. Maybe you folks will take some time out of your day and go visit a cemetery. Pay homage to those. World War II, World War II, World War II. Unbelievable. You got World War I. Now this is a family now. So it looks like we have, this might be a father-son. This is the father. World War II. So the father, Arthur J. Waltz Sr., was in World War I. Arthur John Waltz Jr., which I would assume is his son, World War II. We got one here for World War II. World War II. World War II. And that brings us up to here. World War II, World War II. Medallions here are people in the area who died in Vietnam, Korea War. These are people who died, killed in action. This is Gunnison Undercover at Shorelands Memorial Cemetery, remembering our soldiers, our armed forces people who sacrificed their time and their lives.